burnt metal, judging by the information on the network. By the way, the combat crew was destroyed along with the installation. Here is a photo of one of the servicemen of the armed forces of Ukraine who served on the HIMARS. In the background, you can clearly see the photo of the launcher. This is without options, by the way. This is a funeral in Ukrainian social networks. Then there is most likely the entire HIMARS crew burned down with it. Now, Nova Mikhailovka has a small update from there. Novomikhailivka is here. Russian troops, they have been storming it for several weeks. In the temporary direction, Russian armed forces continue to turn on Mikhailovka. During the latest attacks, they managed to take control of the eastern part of the farm in the north of the village. This is here, this is the farm and its eastern part. This is information from Russian military correspondents. Now, Neville, let's discuss what happened there with the statements about taking, not taking, and so on. Yesterday, the Ministry of Defense announced that they had taken Nevelskoye. Russian military correspondents have questioned the Ministry of Defense's information about the capture of Nevelskoye. There is still no geospatial information on the internet verifying Russian control of the village. Ukrainian sources have also refuted this. As of 12th of March, the settlement remains under the control of the defense forces. Nonetheless, the situation is gradually getting worse. The adversary is conducting assault operations south of the village. That is, the Ministry of Defense claims they've taken it. Russian military correspondents say there's no geospatial data. Ukrainian sources dispute this. We'll see what happens in the future, but right now all of this is being played back. The Ministry of Defense's claim is marked in a different color for you on the map, temporarily. We'll mark it in white. Maybe the situation will change in the future. Some information will emerge. For now, there's nothing. Now onto Pervomaiskaya. This is where the geospatial information came from. According to geospatial data, the movement of Russian troops has been recorded, and an attack by the armed forces of the Russian Federation using armored vehicles in the central part of Pervomaiskoye has been shelled by an infantry fighting vehicle with UAVs. Based on this, we modify the map in such a way. That is, I repeat again, the approach does not change. There are geospatial materials from here. There is an infantry fighting vehicle here, which can be determined by geospatial materials by signs of nameness, that it really is here. We change the map. If there is nothing, then the map remains. So far, all this information is in question. Now the Avdiivka area. Just briefly, let's talk about it. Here is a thin Orlovka and Berdichi. In fact, today without changes, the line of the front has stabilized. In this part of the front, Ukrainian troops are holding part of Tonenka, Orlovka, and Berdichi. The line of the front goes straight through these settlements. And judging by everything, now the Russian army is conducting a regrouping. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. As always, don't forget. I don't have time to tell everything. Videos should be short and straight, the most important. And please subscribe to the Rub. Be sure to click on the rocket if you look at the ruble in order to push the video to the top. Thank you. Goodbye.